You don't want to mistake the culture of an organization to be the outward manifestations of things. You want to understand that there's these underlying mental models that are driving those outward manifestations.
When I think about it as sort of shared mindsets or beliefs or values even fall under culture code that the team or the group share.
Yep.
And it in many ways directs their work. It directs how they interact with each other. It directs how they interact with their customers.
Yep.
So it's those central tenets that you hold near and dear.
And all those words you just used, tenets, beliefs, mindsets,
Values,
principles, values, whatever, those are all just different words for mental models.
Yes.
Like all of those are mental models. They have different sort of dimensions to them, but they're all simply mental models. And culture fundamentally is about the mental models that are shared among the people.
Right.
That's what culture is. And I think what we're going to share today is our particular culture code, because people have been asking about it, I guess.
Yeah, we reference it a lot.
And again, that culture code is more along the lines of the things that we do to develop character, which we think leads to competency in various ways. And these are a list of little meaty mental models that I sometimes call sliders.
Yes.
Because, a slider is like a little
burger.
baby burger. So these are meaty mental models that are pretty important that I've collected over a lifetime. I mean, they're things that I've been collecting since I was 15 or something like that.
Yeah, but they are foundational to how we think about things as a group.
Yes, and they're things you can practice, and they're things you can get better at.
I would also say, in my mind, they are a true manifestation of our word professional.
Yeah.
Because they guide our work, but they also, because they're about character and how your character shows up in professional settings and personal settings, they become intertwined.
Totally.
They apply to both very well.
The other thing I would say about them, about this particular culture code, again, just to give people a sense of like what these things are all about, is they're incredibly modular. They're like they're kind of like Legos. They're not. You don't have to learn them in order. Some people will be really good at some of them and not so good at others, and so it's like things you need to develop and things you're really good at. And some people will be really drawn to certain ones and need help with others.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, hey, this is a panoply of things that we should all be good at
and work on.
Yeah. And if you're not good at it, then practice it. Make it a part of your practice.
Well, what you just said also, I think one of the keys to the success of something like a culture code is complete transparency.
Yeah.
Just communicating them often, communicating that there's a lot, there's a bunch of them and you need to work on the ones you're not as strong on. Yeah. And you've probably mastered most of them already.
Yeah, and these things come up throughout the day or throughout the week or throughout the year where something happens and you go, oh, this is one of those examples where, culture code blah, blah, blah could really help this person. And so, it's kind of like, hey, we're all working on this thing. We're all working to be better in the world. None of us are perfect. These are just good guardrails to help build that competency and character.